Into it. High stakes hearing as DOJ faces off Trump's attorneys. Let's go.
Set to get underway in just hours over the search of Mar-a-Lago. Federal prosecutors and attorneys for former President Trump will face off in a Florida federal court after the Justice Department released this photo of highly classified documents in Mar-a-Lago and raised new questions about obstruction of justice. Chief Justice correspondent Pierre Thomas starts us off from West Palm Beach. Good morning, Pierre.
George, good morning. In just a few hours, DOJ and Trump attorneys face off in court in this case for the first time. It will be a debate over whether a special master should be appointed to review the classified material. But the stakes for everyone involved are enormous. DOJ expected to press its case that the special master is not needed and that President Trump and his team have not acted in good faith, suggesting that some of them might have even obstructed justice. This after Team Trump doubled down on calls for a special master in a new filing overnight, saying Trump can claim privilege over some of the documents. At the center of the case, 322 classified documents that were discovered at Mar-a-Lago. 184 were handed over to the National Archives in January. Then in June, Trump turned in another 38. At that time, in a sworn statement, his attorney insisted there were no more classified materials on site after a diligent search. Trump has repeatedly insisted he's cooperated fully, but the FBI claims it soon uncovered evidence from multiple sources indicating classified documents remained at the premises. What they found on August 8th, over 100 classified records, including information classified at the highest levels. DOJ even releasing this picture of some of them. As you can see, they're clearly marked secret, top secret, and SCI.
This got them fucking... This, which was also ironically requested by the Trump team, like the revelation of these documents, was heavily backed and heavily requested by the Trump team because they thought this would give them an adequate counter. Literally turned into another talking point for them, because everything is going to turn into a talking point for them. Where they were like, I can't believe you're showing these documents. I mean, if they were top secret, why would you show them? As we talked about on Leftovers, I wonder if I can find that actual fucking convo with like Trump's lawyer. Does anyone have that link? With Trump's lawyer talking? On Sean Hannity. Goalpost moving at Mach speed. I think like they vaporized the goalpost. There's no more fucking goalpost, dude. It's just done. Jamie pulled that up. Yeah, chat is Jamie. Oh, here it is. Love this.
What's happened is now they put, nowhere. What's happened is now they've put this picture out so that you would assume, and I'm somebody who has been, and the press loves to talk about this, especially today. I'm somebody that has been in his office. I've seen it. This is not the way his office looks. They give you this appearance that you walk in and there's these top secret documents just strewn about. A, B, they don't understand. Something could be marked top secret, could be marked classified. The Presidential Records Act, he would have said this is declassified. It doesn't get a new marking all the time. He's left the office. It is a complete public spectacle, and I'm not really going to stand by it anymore. You know, I personally have gotten intimidated. People have tried to intimidate me. It's not going to work. You can't just put a picture like this and say, look.
Yeah, this is one of the greatest ways of trying to undermine the credibility of this investigation. When you have nothing else remaining, because as we talked about time and time again, remember, at first it was, what if, you know, at first they were like, why didn't you ask nicely? And then it came out that they had asked nicely, and they were like, release what you took from us, you know, show the search warrant. And they did show the search warrant. And then they were like, all right, well, you know, show us the affidavit. And this is a consequence of them asking for the affidavit. They're literally in the affidavit. We found out why they originally had enough evidence that Trump, when asked nicely, thank you, COINTELPRO, for the 10 the subs. When asked nicely, had cooperated with the authorities but only fucking gave some of the documents back, including like HCS classification, which is like, you know, people that are on the ground doing espionage directly for the CIA. So like super high level shit. And now they wanted exactly now they wanted details of what they have procured the second time when they went in, because they found out that Trump had actually hid some of the top secret level classified documents in a different place. So now they're like, well, this is not how we left those documents out. Yeah, it's like, dude, of course that's not how you left the documents out, you fucking idiot. Yeah, they presented it to show the you know, worst documents that they have. Do you think this will be it for Trump? My family's all saying so, but I think he'll just worm his way out of it again. No, he will. Yes, I do think he will worm his way out of it again. He always does.
Did the FBI do that, or was
yeah.
that the way that room looked before they went in there? Do you have any firsthand knowledge?
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen the press today. I do have firsthand knowledge, as you know. I have been down there. I'm down there frequently. I have never seen that. I have never, ever seen that. That is not the way his office looks. Anybody that knows President Trump's office, he has guests frequently there. It's just a joke. They literally must have gone in and taken out documents they wanted, or cover letters as it is, and put it about so that the public believes that this is top secret documents that were on his floor. It's ridiculous. I can tell you personally, It's ridiculous. I've never seen that.
Pam, so what we're really looking at here.
I love that. They have now resorted to like arguing against. I don't even know if this could be considered a straw man. You know what I mean? Because like a straw man is supposed to be what? Like an argument that your interlocutor is not making, right? You're making up an easier argument that is easier to defeat. I feel for you. You're mad all the time. It's sad. I feel bad for you. Wait, no, I'm not mad at all. What the fuck do you mean? This is a cause for celebration. This is a pretty hilarious situation that the Trump administration or the Trump cabinet and Trump allies have found themselves in. This is content as fuck. Why would I be why would I be mad about this shit? You're kind of ridiculous. This is like the Biden camp is actually doing things for the first time ever. And I don't mean like doing the worst shit like, oh, we got Mexico to pay for a smart wall or whatever. They're like actually doing things like student loan debt relief, which is good. You know what I mean? This is left-wing propaganda to make Trump look like a messy boy. They have nothing left. That's why they're saying like, well, this is not how messy it is, actually. It's kind of crazy. This is not how messy it is in real life. Mar-a-Lago is not this messy. Fucked up that they did that.
Sensitive, compartmented information, only for the eyes of those with the highest security clearance. Despite Team Trump's insistence that all...
Are you joking? The files are fake? Dude, I love that. Yeah, you're right, brother. And they actually put those documents there themselves.
All documents were stored in a storage room. 3 classified documents were found in desks of Trump's own office. These revelations, part of a blistering 36-page motion the Justice Department filed Tuesday, concluding efforts were likely taken to obstruct the government's investigation. When he ran against Hillary Clinton, Trump insisted he would handle the nation's secrets with the utmost care.
In my administration, I'm going to enforce all laws concerning the protection of classified information.
Yep.
No one will be above the law.
Now he faces the potential of criminal charges. Federal Judge Aileen Cannon, a Trump appointee, has signaled that she's inclined to grant his request for a special master. Today, we'll see if DOJ's aggressive pushback is persuasive. George?
We will see. Pierre, thanks very much for being our Chief Washington correspondent, John Carlin. John, we know a lot more about this case than we knew a week ago. That's because Trump filed this request for a special master.
At every turn, the information that has come out has been in response to what Trump has said and what his legal team has done. George, it's really extraordinary. If you go back to even to the night of the search of Mar-a-Lago, it was Donald Trump himself who came out and told the world about it. It was because of Trump that the search warrant was released, that the affidavit was then released, and then this damning portrayal of potential obstruction of justice in the DOJ filing that came out on Tuesday was in direct response to yet another court filing by Donald Trump.
Some new polls out show that people are paying attention.
This is definitely a story that has broken through. A new Quinnipiac poll shows this is quite astounding. You must never see this on a major story. 76% say they are paying attention to what is going on. And then look at this, George.
Oh, my God.
59% say that they believe that Donald Trump acted inappropriately. Only 20.
Oh my God. I mean, 26% always. Always. You know that's always going to be the case. That's kind of wild that only 4%. He took a 4% base hit off that. That's fucking nuts, dude. The HasanAbi rule that like 30% of Americans will always agree to anything still is kind of alive and well here. Not as powerful as I once claimed it was. There's a little bit of steam that came off of it. It's 26% now. I did say, there's a margin of error in that.
26% say that he acted appropriately. So 59% already on the facts that are out there say Donald Trump acted inappropriately. And 50% of the country in this poll, 50% believe he should be prosecuted.
And John, in the immediate aftermath of the FBI search, you saw a lot of Republicans defending President Trump, attacking the FBI. Not so much now.
Yeah, it's extraordinary. They aren't coming out and criticizing Trump over this for the most part, but the reflexive defense of Trump, the attack on the FBI, these have waned. And here's the leading indicator, George. The Republican National Committee has made it clear they are not paying Donald Trump's legal bills for this. As you remember, they are still paying his bills for the New York Attorney General case. In this case, Donald Trump is on his own. The Republican Party will not be paying his legal bills.
And his lawyers may be facing some trouble as well. John Carl, thanks very much.